Peak power came through a friend of mine, Frank Gandara, who basically had said to me that, I don't know if you remember Matt, but Matt was there when he actually did our house over in Irvine Terrace. He put a new electrical box and a new electrical service. So I met Matt many, many years ago in the mid-90s. And then when I went to look at solar, Frank said, you know what, why don't you give Matt a call? So I called up Matt, and it was like old friendship all over again. As a matter of fact, we did our house in Newport Heights, then we did Pablo's house in Costa Mesa, and right now he's also working on Carlo's house, but there's been some issues trying to get through the homeowners association. But other than that, this will be my fourth project here with the house in Laguna. In doing with the solar, I can get the benefit of the tax write-off, but also I get the benefit of letting my wife run the air conditioner when she wants and how long she wants to do it. And it's very, very painless. And what I also enjoyed was last year, our total electric bill was $134. So I'm just a firm believer in looking at technology and in moving that way. And the technology's been moving in the right direction. Solar, for me, is like, it's a no-brainer. Really good. I'll talk to Matt. I'm the type of guy, pick up the phone and I'll call. It might be 7 o'clock at night and I'm having problems. We had a problem one time and I was trying to hook up a thing called Chai Energy, which kind of shows me what's happening with the solar all the time. And so I called Matt and I said, I don't understand what the heck's going on. Can you help me? This is like 7:30 at night. He calls me back, hey, what's going on? And we kind of walk me through it. If I have a problem, though, there's very, very responsive, and that's what I like. And Matt's been really, really good and creative in terms of we just put in the solar that we needed. You know, we didn't overdo it, we didn't underdo it, we did it right size. Originally, we put in, I believe it was 32 panels, and we were doing fine. The drop immediately, we had like a $450 normal bill. And the bill basically drops down to roughly $1 a month until you get what they call the relevant period. And when they added up the relevant period, as I mentioned to you before, my yearly total electric bill outlay was $134 versus roughly $500 a month times 12, which is $6,000. So I went from $6,000 to $134. I saw the immediate reaction because we put it in roughly around March or April. So the sun is at its highest point. And one other thing I'll mention, one of the things I liked about peak power was I did not have the optimal direction where to put solar panels. So we put them on our garage and had to really not be south facing, but all over facing. And we still were able I had added 8 more panels. With 40 panels, we were able to eliminate, up to all except $134 of our electric bill. But what Peak did that was so phenomenal was we didn't have the optimal situation. Here in Laguna, I have the most optimal situation. I'm looking west, as you can see, to Catalina, and to the east, the sun rises there and sets in the west. I'm going to have optimal exposure. So this is going to be interesting in how we're going to set up the whole situation. You know, I'm completely satisfied, and that's why I'm going to add solar here in Laguna. I got to tell you, I'm completely satisfied with what Peak did. Peak Power really addressed the issues, and like I said, I had a very difficult situation in our previous house because of our location. And we didn't want to put panels on the main house, so we put them all in the garage. And even doing that, we reduced our electric cost down to $134 for the year. Is exceptional. So I want to thank Matt and all the guys at Peak Power and all the ladies at Peak Power who did an awful lot to help me get through these things and kind of making sure the understanding, and even my wife understanding what we were doing. So I'd like to thank Peak Power.